Alright guys, welcome back to another Borderlands 3 video, another legendary weapon guide and farming guide, and this time we're going to be taking a look at a very good item, a new item that I'm actually a huge fan of because it's very good at dealing corrosive damage. The item that I'm talking about right here is the SkekSil. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, hopefully I got it close, but again, it is very good. It's got an awesome unique effect. It is a legendary pistol manufactured by Children of the Vault, making it similar to the one that you get from, what's his name? But basically, it's kind of similar to the Killing Word. That is the name of the one you get from that one enemy. But again, it's more of a corrosive type item. So yeah, let's get into the details of this, the full guide. If you enjoy this video, remember to hit that like button down below. Helps me out a ton. And consider subscribing for more legendary guides coming out soon. But without further ado, let's jump on into the details of this item. So basically, guys, taking a look at the stats right here, the main thing about it is you got the text right there that says Get Back Spithead. And its special ability is that after it fires a burst of, normal bullets, it actually then fires out 3 balls of corrosive damage. But as you can see in the gameplay example right here, it shoots out corrosive stuff, and when it hits enemies, it has a very high chance of, dealing corrosive damage, making it very effective against armored enemies, like 100%. On top of that, it can get decent damage, a decent fire rate with that burst, and it is a COV item, so it doesn't have to be reloaded as long as you don't overheat it, and it sometimes breaks and stuff like that. But for the most part, if you stagger the amount you use the bursts, you'll never really run into that problem, and you'll never have to reload it, which is amazing. So yeah, guys, where can you find this item? Well, basically, you find it at the legendary Skrakk enemy. He can drop it. I think he may be able to drop other legendaries as well, but that is where I got it from. And honestly, it's a very easy enemy to farm, so I 100% recommend trying it out. It doesn't spawn a ton. It took me like 20 tries to get it done, but honestly, with this farming method I'm about to show you here, that goes by very fast. It's a very fast farm. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into game and get into how to, perform that farm. Alright guys, so here we are in game, and this is the location that you're going to want to start off, or start your farming at. It is in Ascension Bluff, and if we pull up the map right here, basically in Ascension Bluff, you want to go over to this area right down here, as you can see. So fast travel to that location right there to make sure when you save and exit back to the menu, that's where you spawn back in. So basically, to start off this farm, you're going to want to run over to here. You don't even really need to get ammo because we're actually going to be using the vehicle to deal a lot of damage to the legendary Skrakk. So simply press your button to spawn into the vehicle, and then you're going to want to go down here. Now I'll show you how to do this a little bit faster and sped up in a little bit, but just so you guys know where to go, you want to come down the road, then take a right over here, and then take a little tiny bit of a left because you want to get out at this part, and then you're going to want to climb up here. Now the legendary Skrakk will spawn right above that ledge as soon as you step around this area. So there you go, the Skrakk spawns up there, and then you simply want to deal a little bit of damage to it to get it aggroed onto you. Then you want to jump back down, enter into your driver's seat, and as you can see, it'll try to get close to you, but it can't really deal any damage. And if you're using the weapons on here, like the rocket and the machine gun, whatever you want to call it, it's very quick, takes only 5 seconds or so, and if you get lucky, it'll spawn a legendary like this. So yeah, it's very easy and quick overall. But let's go back and do that sped up. So this is the speed that I would go about doing it. So you simply click play, and then when you wait for it to load in, come on, takes a little bit to load in because it's a big area, but as soon as you load in, go right over here, spawn your vehicle, use your boost to fly down the road, take a little bit of a right, then a little bit of a left, get out of your vehicle, climb up to this yellow spot right here, step around the dirt, then you will see the Skrakk spawn up there, deal a little bit of damage, enter the driver's seat, then back up a tiny bit and start dealing more damage with the vehicle itself. And then wait for it to get a little bit closer. I don't want to deal too much damage because I want the loot to fall right in front of me, but there you go, took down the enemy, and I can even stay in the vehicle. If you don't really need to benefit from weapons like this, just stay in your vehicle, and then you can go back to the main menu and start it on over again. So yeah, very fast farm. It does take a while. Again, it took me like 20 tries to maybe get this item right here. Again, the SkekSil, I sometimes forget the name, but the SkekSil, it's actually a very good weapon. I like this one quite a bit, especially against armored enemies, and it is very good. And also one other thing, it says that you can break it, but that simply means that the motor falls off of it at the bottom. I'm not sure what to call it, and then you have to sort of reload to use it again. It doesn't actually break the weapon. I know that's a little bit confusing and makes you worry a little bit, but there's nothing to worry about. You can't actually break the weapon. You just have to do a little reload animation if you overheat it. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this legendary guide. If you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe for more legendary guides and fast farms, and on top of that, check out my previous videos here. Got my latest legendary video and then my playlist for all of my legendary guides right there. But again, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one.